I'd like to speak about 8 factors which make human survival, at least in just this one front of human warfare and technology, extremely tenuous. Certainly warfare and technology is not our only threat to survival, but I'm just going to speak about these 8 factors that are working against us now. The first one is we lie quite a bit, whether it's due to fear or cognitive dissonance or confirmation bias or egoic patriotism, the need to be right. There's a lot of different reasons to not get down with the truth, but that's certainly an inhibitor to us seeing things clearly, being able to plan our way out of this thing and make moves. Because if we're in complete denial, there's nothing to work on, there's nothing to get done. So that's number one. The second thing is, obviously, there's overwhelming technology in 2014 on planet Earth. I think most people understand this, whether it's weaponized viruses or atoms or computer code or robotics. It's all way over our heads, and we're kind of holding together. This international order is held together with staples or scotch tape or something at this period in time. And the third thing is, the third out of 8 is that we have some deep evolutionary baggage, propensities towards warfare. Recent research saying that when men handle guns, testosterone spikes. When men when men consider retribution, testosterone spikes. Retribution is celebrated by the brain, by the male brain, not the female brain, but another thing concerning our deep evolutionary baggage is humanity is always producing men that are trying to take over the whole world. We kind of look at the Hitlers and Napoleons and Alexanders and Genghis Khan, Muhammad, people who have gotten a reasonable amount of planet Earth under their control, are the ones that kind of make news or made history, but it's certainly not uncommon for society to produce men that are trying to take everything over. Richard Wrangham's book, Demonic Males, and how chimpanzees attack neighboring groups. It's all very well connected. Testosterone bubbles, which is once a male group, once a group wins a couple battles, they start to get overconfident, and testosterone increases, and there's more appetite for risk as testosterone increases. So you win a few battles, it's working against you, or working against humanity that we have this propensity to do so. We're super groupish. E.O. Wilson speaks about us being super groupish with godlike technology. I think that sums it up very well. Sebastian Junger speaking about exhilaration when a human male kills another human. So warfare is a powerful drug. The fourth thing is that societal complicity is a very common thing. Whether it's the Milgram experiment or Niccolo Machiavelli's The Prince, or Bob Dylan, The Masters Make the Rules for the Wise Men and the Fools. Hermann Göring's The People Can Always Be Brought to Do the Bidding of Their Leaders. Societal complicity is a problem. Vasily Klucherev speaks about deviation from group opinion is regarded by the brain as punishment. So societal complicity is a problem. The fifth thing is we have war for incompatible ideas, whether it's one religion against another or one claim of land against another. There's reasons to fight, which are very deep and long-standing. The sixth problem that we have is we have death wishes on planet Earth, whether it's a Christian desire for a second coming or martyrdom. These ideas where let's fight until we can have everyone dead, that's a problem. The seventh obstacle or difficulty that we have is a general overconfidence in society. Whether it's American media calling jihadists amateurs if there's a failed attack, or calling our overconfidence, calling ourselves, the American media loves to consider, or even the American military will call ourselves rational actors. And I really feel the study of the Cold War, or the fact that we're trying to get robotics to work without human intervention at all, autonomous robots, or having computer code which launches attacks automatically, or Matthew Bunn begging for some funding to protect highly enriched uranium around the world. John Oliver's piece on nuclear, our own storage of and treatment of our own nuclear weapons. It's all irrational, but we consider ourselves rational actors. It's overconfidence and silly. I like Nassim Taleb's book, The Black Swan. We are naturally shallow and superficial, and we don't know it. We look at the past and we think that just because we survived, it's because we did something well. I feel, clearly that's not the case. Andrew Bacevich, The Limits of Power. We haven't yet realized what the limits of power, what the limits of our military are. So, the idea that we're going to win wars. It's all silly overconfidence. And the eighth and final factor, I guess it would actually go under international order to a degree. Going under overconfidence. The myth of international order. There are so many variables at play, and it's just extremely tenuous. Whether it's it's actually Eugene Jarecki's Why We Fight, or just blowback in general. This whole idea that we're playing a great game and that there's not blowback around every corner. So those are 8 obstacles concerning warfare and technology today that are leading me to the outcome, to the thesis, to the way of thinking that warfare plus technology equals some serious ugliness around the corner. This is the reason why I am trying to come forward and mitigate some of these difficulties a tad, if I can. Or just be a bug on the windshield, that's fine too. Thank you very much for your time.